I am so excited about this next series. It has personally been a treat for me not only to be a part of it, but to get a front row seat to watch the future stars join our Star Trek family. But first, Alex, would you please reintroduce your partner in crime?
Yes, I'd love to welcome to the stage my co-showrunner, the never late, always great, Noga Landau.
Welcome, Noga. And I am jazzed to welcome some of the incredibly talented cast that I get to call my new friends. Starting with, please welcome Karim Diané as Jaden.
Give it up, people, give it up!
Welcome Bella Shepard as Genesis Live. Welcome George Hawkins as Darren Ramey. Welcome Kerrice Brooks as Sam. And welcome Sandro Rosta as Caleb Meir. And finally, please welcome to the stage the Captain and Chancellor of Starfleet Academy, Academy Award winner Holly Hunter. All right. First, a question for Alex and Noga. Can you share just a little bit about the show and what fans can expect? Maybe talk a little about how you've worked to make this show appeal to both new and returning Star Trek fans.
Hi. Well, I mean, first of all, it's set in the 32nd century. So it takes place in a time right after the burn, if anyone familiar with that. But it's a time of rebuilding. And it's a time when the generation of Starfleet cadets that you're going to meet here, the world has to be fixed. And a lot of the responsibilities of that lies on their shoulders. It was a very intentional choice because a lot of the generation who's alive right now who would be going to Starfleet Academy if there was a Starfleet Academy, that's a similar thing to what they would be going through.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we look at the generation now that is inheriting all of these, all this division and all of these major issues, and I think what we felt was that we wanted to create a show that anchored us back to Roddenberry's essential vision of hope. How do you find it? How do you rebuild it? So this is the first Academy class back after 120 years of a closed Starfleet. They have a tremendous amount on their shoulders. And their mission is to reinstate the original vision of Star Trek. And it's really exciting to also have all these teachers who are really, really fun. Like our rule on the show was that the teachers have to be as interesting and as fun as the cadets. So if you've seen Harry Potter, obviously the teachers are a huge part of it, and they're just as entertaining, and that was really how we wanted to build it. So it's pretty fun.
Well, can you, I don't know, tell us anything else or show us a little?
I mean, we could, do you guys want to see a trailer? So, okay, we'll show you a trailer. The thing you need to know about this trailer is that these people have not seen it. They have never seen it. Nothing. We just finished it. So, here is your first look at Starfleet Academy.
Save that. So, all right, a few questions, because we at 2 o'clock my hollow emitter goes away and I disappear. Welcome, Holly. Welcome to Star Trek. We are so excited to have you join our family. You get to be both a chancellor and a captain. What is it like trying to lead this group of cadets?
Well, first off, I'm so thrilled to be here with you all, and it's just very exciting. And I think that too, it was really interesting to get the offer to be the captain, but then also to combine that with being the chancellor. It was an interesting dichotomy and an interesting challenge, because the captain is there to commend and to analyze in emergency situations and then to delegate. And the chancellor is there to guide, to collaborate, and to have tremendous empathy. And so it was just a wonderful combination of things that it brought out in me, but in all of us, you know. I mean, each relationship that I have with each of you is so particular and so private, you know. That's the cool thing about the show, is the massive scale of the show, combined with this incredible intimacy that we all have with each other, and an intimacy that we all have as a group. So, yeah, it was a privilege.
Sandra, we just learned on that badge that your character's name is Caleb and you are human. What brings Caleb to Starfleet?
Well, Caleb starts off in a different place from the other cadets. He starts off being disillusioned by Starfleet. He's grown up without an institution or institutional help for 13 years, so he's been surviving on his own. He's been on the run for his entire life. So I think what is special about Caleb, and what was special to play Caleb, was to enter Starfleet as an outsider and to become introduced to Starfleet's values of connection, community, working together for a higher purpose, together to better yourself as a group, not just as an individual. That was what was special about Caleb. And he's also on a journey of his own to find his mother. He's an orphan, he's a space rat, and the only way that he can find his mother, which you will learn, is he is given an opportunity to become a cadet at Starfleet, thanks to Holly Hunter's character, and that's where the journey begins. So you're going to be entering Starfleet through the eyes of Caleb, who is an outsider, and it was an honor to play that role for you.
All right. Kerrice, tell us a little bit about Sam. I know that you and I have some fun together this season, but is there a scene that stands out to you as a particularly memorable moment?
Wow. First of all, y'all, I'm up here crying. That was our first time seeing that. Like, that was insane. That was literally insane. I mean, you don't have to clap, but like, that was like fire, bro. Like, that was insane.
I love your energy!
Oh, thank God. I'm literally fighting back tears right now.
It looks amazing!
Oh. We all love her energy.
God damn. The question was about Sam. My character, she's such a breath of fresh air for me to play. She brings absolutely no baggage, so she's like a fresh newborn to so many experiences. And so she is just like, she brings such a freshness and a levity to so many things, because there's no like, you know, when you grow up a certain way, you may react to certain things a certain way, just because of like your environment and how that shaped you. No environment has shaped her. She's literally being shaped in front of your very eyes. And I think that has required at least me to bring to let go of my stuff and whatever I'm carrying, and to be able to do that, to honor Sam, has been the honor of a lifetime. Oh, God.
Kerrice, what kind of cadet are you?
I'm a Caskian.
Which is?
I am a photonic. I'm a hologram. So with that being said, Sam is programmed to feel a certain age, but she was literally only created like weeks ago. So when she's like a newborn, everything is so fresh to her. And that is just the most magical thing to go from, because you're back in a childlike state. And children, you know, anatomically, your bones aren't formed yet. So, and not that like, I guess holograms don't have bones, but like,
All right.
like emotional bones, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I want to get through, everyone give them a chance to answer a question.
Yes, thank
And if we start talking about holograms, I'll never shut up. So, George, you played Darum, and it seems that there are a lot of rivalries at Starfleet Academy. What can you share about that?
I love you so much, Bob. You're smashing it, man. You're smashing it. Darum is defined by competition, and he's defined by pressure. He comes from status, and he comes from a lot of expectation. And the Academy is sort of like an instrument for that. It's an instrument for him to exercise that pressure and exercise the expectation on him. So when he comes to the Academy and he meets cadets like this, he wants to run them over. He wants to compete and he wants to be the best.
Karim, you played Jaden, a Klingon. How did you prep for this role? And was this your first time wearing prosthetics?
This was definitely my first time wearing prosthetics. I never did nothing like this before in my life. It was challenging. It was definitely a challenge. You know, it took me like 4.5 to 5 hours every single day to get ready. I had to be up at 1 a.m., you know, in that chair, prosthetics, hair, makeup, contacts, a costume, shoes, like it was a lot. Bodysuit, like yeah, there's a lot of moving pieces. But we have the most incredible prosthetics team, y'all. Brandy, Michael, Lori, Sean, Nicola, like really held it down, and they cut that time in half. So by the end, I was in and out of there in like 2 hours, which was really helpful. Also, I got the chance to talk to Michael Dorn. Like icon, right? Right before I went into costume for the first time. So I literally like talked to Worf before I went to become a Klingon for the first time. It was cool. It was iconic, and he gave me a lot of really great advice, and he gave me confidence as well. I also got the chance to talk to Doug Jones, which is really cool on the phone. Another icon, right? And he's been doing this for so long, so he gave me a lot of advice that I used while I was filming. So I just had so much support from everyone around me that made this process really seamless. And we created this sick Klingon, guys. I can't wait till y'all meet him. He's awesome. Yeah.
You cannot see counsel from better people than Doug Jones and Michael Dorn, so that was very smart. Bella, finally, you played Genesis, but tell us, did you have any familiarity with the Star Trek franchise before?
Of course. No, growing up, my grandfather was actually my prominent father figure, and so I spent a lot of time at my grandparents' house. And he would always either watch old westerns, of course, or Star Trek. And now I feel like so incredibly honored that I get to be a part of something that I relate so closely to the people I hold dearest in my heart. And my character Genesis, she has such a specific relationship with her father as well. So it's cool that I get to kind of play on that in my work and connecting the Star Trek universe now to my job and my family. It's amazing. I'm so excited.
What kind of species are you, Bella?
What?
What kind of species are you?
Oh, I'm a Darsha, a brand new species that no one's ever seen before. So I'm very excited. We've spent a lot of time on the prosthetics trailer together, and it's better than anyone could have ever asked for.
It's been a blast, y'all.
It's been amazing.
So cool.
I can't wait for you guys to see.
All right, we are down to less than 3 minutes. Alex, you directed our first 2 episodes. I remember I was there. What was it like working with this cast and setting the vision for this series?
I mean, this cast, you guys, I gotta tell you, to a person, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like, sitting in the editing room, having just an incredible amount of options. They're so excellent. Excellent, every single one of them. And what was really incredible was that we have Holly, we have Paul Giamatti, we have Tatiana Maslany, we have Bob, we have Tig. we have Gina, we have all these incredible actors who are veterans, and then we have some people who literally, I'm not kidding you, 2 weeks before we started shooting, we pulled Sandro out of drama school. That's how, like, we just have the whole gamut. So it was just an incredible thing. I want to say a couple things about the trailer, but I want to give Noga a chance to talk.
Oh, yes.
What am I talking about?
No?
Do you want to know what alien species I am?
Yes.
I'm a Q.
We're down to our last minute and a half.
All right, so guys, I'm sure there's been some questions about the trailer in terms of what did I just see up there? Why is there a ship that's landing in San Francisco? And the answer is the school is a ship.
Spoiler alert.
Wait. And the ship is part of the campus in San Francisco. So they go to class in San Francisco, they go to class in the ship, and because resources are lighter in the 32nd century, think of it like a teaching hospital. The ship gets to deploy with the fleet in real life situations so they can learn in the field. So this is not just theoretical classrooms. You're going to see Star Trek episodes where we meet new species. You're going to see Star Trek episodes that are about diplomacy. You're going to see Star Trek episodes where these cadets, who are not yet captains, are learning who they are and how they fit into Starfleet. They can make mistakes in ways that if you're already a captain or if you're already in Starfleet, you really can't. So these characters get to do unique things in that way. There's been a lot of questions about what is Paul playing. Paul is half Klingon and half Tellarite.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yo,
We gotta wrap it up, guys.
real quick? Paul Giamatti, y'all.